Guys, my name is Craven and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video here on Craven's Forever World. And in today's video, I have one goal and one goal mainly. And that is to be building this quaint little fisherman's hut over here. So yes, it does look like it does look interesting for Fisherman's Hut, but honestly, I do like the way that it's built, and I think the style that I made it in is pretty good. So, pretty much today, what we are doing is we are doing that mainly. It is going to be more of a quick video. I don't exactly know how long it's going to be. I do think it's probably going to be around 30 minutes or so. Maybe 40 or more. I have no idea fully, but sorry for that little thing. I was just trying to fix the volume on my computer. And yes, I do actually kind of feel like this series is going at a smooth enough pace. So what I'm thinking we can do real quick before I actually need to go to sleep is we are going to outline this build. So first things first, I do know that we need to get keybinds fixed, and that is going to include doing right and left buttons here. So, yes. And yes, I do notice I have like a lot of 2s. This is a build that I'm not really surprised that I'm actually doing really interesting on. It's more of a thing that I'm just trying to go with. I do think that a lot of this is going to be like 2 blocks here. I don't actually know how much of this we're going to actually have to get done. And I totally did not mean to place that right there, so that's good there. But I do know that I do need to actually place down my cover stones here, so just bear with me while I get that done. I actually think that this roof probably is better than I think it is. And I actually have an idea with the roof. Just kind of thinking about that right now. Because, I mean, I do notice how I have the... if I can actually build up these things here, I think... I'm not exactly sure how it's going to look. But I did actually do some research with this world, and I think that making it like this might actually work a lot better. And what I need to do is I need to do a few things, but I do notice how it is starting. I think it might be starting to turn night. I honestly don't fully know. But there is one thing that y'all might have noticed, and I did actually change the pathway up. On that, I do actually want to show y'all how it's looking, but right now, I think that with the time that we have right now, I want to focus in on getting this done and fully taken care of. I do actually think I might try to go for some fishing too in this video. So there's probably going to be 2 entrances into this build. And okay. So I know I need that. My inventory is not good, and I don't know why I even dared to keep it like this. I think I just kind of like go with what I have, and pretty much all of the things that I have right now are pretty much awake, more or less. Not like awake, but they are very visible for it. So to fix up what we need to do here, I am going to hit there, and then we have a lot, and I mean a lot of slabs there. So I'm not exactly sure how every bit of slab is going to work with this build. But I do know that, hey, it is actually kind of working in a way, so we don't really have to fully worry about it. So, I mean, this is honestly a pretty interesting concept for this. So, I don't honestly know how this is gonna work. So we're gonna come up here. I do honestly think what we could do, this could be an idea, and I'm just kind of thinking about this since we have it here. Why don't we utilize the fact that, hey, it might not be like connected well, but I mean, as long as it's looking right, why not? And I mean, I do notice that there are going to be spots where it might not look the most appealing, but I do want to try and build up what we can here. So I think, okay, so building this out here, this would connect up like this. And I also kind of think that maybe having it connect up like that would kind of bring it all together. And it would kind of give a more unique style to a roof that I probably have not done so far yet. But figure out that, hey, why not try it and see how it goes and kind of go from there. Because, I mean, there's always different ways to build roofs, and I want to push myself a lot better and push myself a ton more in my builds, because when I push myself in my builds, I feel like I actually can get a lot more accomplished. So that's the one main thing that I do severely notice, is that I get a lot more of a sense of, hey, this might actually work, why not try it out, instead of like, hey, this doesn't really like work well, what's the goal with it, in a way. I don't exactly know how to like fully explain it, but I just know, hey, why not try it out then to not, I guess, if that makes sense. And I kind of think what we could do here is we could build it up like that. And I do notice how it might look a little bit crazy on the inside, maybe. I don't exactly know, though. So, grab that, and then I need to do that. So why not? Like, I mean, this roof definitely is not going to look the most appealing, but I mean, I'm trying a lot of different build styles with this world, and I mean, I think as long as I see that I'm doing enough with this, I think that will matter the most. And I mean, the roof honestly does look pretty interesting, though. And I actually have a design that I might want to do with the top of it, too. So that's not terrible. I do want to kind of see how this all looks from above, at least from a standpoint of, hey, this is like far away. How does this look? It doesn't look the worst and it doesn't look the best. I will say that. But I do want to kind of see with what I could do to make it better. Because I do notice how there is a disconnect with it. So there is that entirely. And I mean, let me see it from like the standpoints of like on top of here. I mean, that honestly does look pretty interesting. But I mean, it doesn't look bad either. It honestly looks pretty interesting. And like, I think having a unique style for our fisherman's hut might actually be just what the doctor ordered. And I mean, what I'm also kind of thinking is we might just do this, and I might utilize the fact that we might have some unforsaken things here. I know we're using andesite, but I mean, why not build a little dock, possibly? I mean, it might be a good idea. And I have the resources. Why not do it, actually? Like, I just kind of thought about this, and this being like an actual idea. So let's do this. And so I do know that I'm gonna need to do this. So yes, and I do notice how it might not be super attractive with this, but I mean, why not have a little dock out? So let's do it out by 3 there. There we go. I mean, hey, we have a dock here. Why not utilize it? And I mean, I do think possibly doing this and having a double entrance would also help. And I do think we're gonna do it like this, and we are gonna have stilts over here. And I mean, I've never really thought about building with the stuff here, so this is honestly my first take at it, and I will say that actually looks pretty good. So let's do this, and I want to do it. Okay, so let's grab this, and then I want to go at least 3 in. 1, 2, 3, and then right here. And then maybe another 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then, okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then right here would go down. So what I'm kind of thinking is, hey, why not kind of keep it very like connected and have everything be pretty much like, hey, this is what it is, this is how we're gonna do it, why not like work with it? And I mean, I don't know, honestly, I feel like this is the most like actual depth that I've had to a world in I don't know how long, because I think that I'm noticing how good everything is. And I mean, I do think that's actually pretty good. So I do actually probably need to connect up this to the build too. So let's do it like that and then do it like that. And I do want to make some other stuff for it, but I think as of right now, with the build as is, we might actually be at a pretty good spot. So I mean, why not? And I mean, it's pretty much going pretty good right now, and I'm not really complaining about it. I do think that we are gonna end up utilizing a lot of the stuff today, and I don't exactly know how we're gonna view everything. And I think what it might end up being is that it turns to be a more unique thing. And I actually think I want to show y'all what we've been up to since last video before I actually do anything else, because I kind of feel like, hey, why not actually do that? Then yeah, I don't know. So, I mean, I don't know exactly if everything's going to reach over to here, but I do actually think it is. And I think the farthest it's going to go to is where the bamboo is. So, I would expect the city, I mean, this is a whole village at this point, because, I mean, I feel like this is a lot nicer of an area now, because I actually have a pathway that makes sense to me, and not just like a disconnected debacle. So before we actually get back to that, I want to kind of show y'all what I did. So I utilized the deep slate and the deep slate bricks and deep slate, the cobble deep slate, and what I did is I made a pathway that you can actually follow and see where it goes. And I think this is going to be the pathway that is utilized the rest of the way with this area, because it makes the most sense to, and it doesn't confuse you when it happens. But I do actually want to say I do have parts where it is still like this, but those are definitely going to end up changing at some point. And if y'all were guessing, I did. If y'all were wondering, I did actually do this area over here too, in which pretty much this area over here is going to be like that other area, and it's going to be pretty good too. So I mean, as long as we're doing everything to the visual that I kind of see this area being, I would pretty much be okay with it. And this place is really seeming more lively because I'm actually adding a lot more builds to it. And I think what we're going to do to this is we're going to end up adding some other stuff to it on top of the stuff that we have right now. So what we need to do is we need to make some slabs. No, we have slabs actually. We need to make more logs. And what we need to do is we need to make a ton of jungle fences, because I know that that would actually help a lot with this area. And I think also I might end up going on ahead and working on fixing up this area a little bit better too. So I don't exactly know how we're really gonna like focus in on this area, but what I do know is that everything from here on out, I think every build that I've built so far has felt really interesting because I've done it in a more unique style, and I'd never really thought about using jungle wood with deep slate, but I would honestly say that it might actually look pretty good. So I mean, I'm gonna keep it the way it is, but I do actually think, do I have things up there? I do actually want to, first things first, come down here, because I do need to do a few things. I do actually need to utilize this finally, because I have deep slate blocks now. So I mean, I'll put all of these blocks in there. And then I do need to go back to my, cobblestone area, which I do actually need to replace those blocks because they did get damaged at one point. And it would be good to replace them. And I do think that a lot of these are going to probably end up just going in here because they're all pretty much like related to it. And I do actually think that I'm going to make the bakery that we have, that we are going to be building pretty soon, that is going to be where we store all of the food. But for right now, I do think holding these things in here would probably be a good idea. I do actually know that I do need this out, so all of the things are pretty much interesting. And I have those here and two. So yes. And I wonder if I have anything in the mining outposts that we have over here. And I actually just remembered that I do need the slabs real quick. So let me grab, how many do I need? 1, 2, 3. I need 6. So I need 6 slabs. And then I think after getting the slabs placed down, I should really and truly be done with this build. But I do also think I probably should go on ahead and decorate inside too. Because, I mean, it might honestly be a good idea to do just that. Because, I mean, why not? And, I mean, I do actually also need to make some torches too. Because I would rather go on ahead and light up the area on the outside than keep it cleared from everything. So I will say that. I need to get out this because I can just go on ahead and utilize these blocks in the way that I need to. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to make a lot of the barrels. I think we're going to use barrels from now on. Because, I mean, it just makes sense. It makes sense to make barrels. Let's see how many we can make. So we can make 10. I know I can make more. I just need to go get the jungle wood. So, let's see how many we can make, because it might just be that in a future video we might end up building a storage system for all of the things. And I actually have a design already made up for it too. And it would be, I think it would be a more interesting thing too. Let's see how many we can make. I have 52 right now. So I mean, that's better than what I've had. What day am I on, honestly? I'm on day 96. That's crazy because I think I'm on day 92. So I mean, I'm on episode 9 right now. I have actually thought about giving a world tour of this world on episode 10, but I do honestly think that giving a world tour on episode 50 would give a lot more area and a lot more of a buffer just in case. Because, I mean, you don't really have a lot of builds when you're doing a thing like this. So, I mean, it's better being safe than sorry. And I wouldn't want to really overcompensate for it too. So, yeah. I do think what we're going to do is we're going to do it like this. And we're going to have it be that each side is going to be lined with these things. Because we are going to also need to utilize the blocks that we have there. I do notice how we're going to probably end up losing a lot of stuff here, but just bear with me while I do this because we're going to be doing a few things here. Okay, so I do notice how we are going to have a lot of stuff here. So, first thing there, that's good. And I mean, honestly, the fact that we have all of this stuff here isn't as bad because we still have a ton of stuff to put away. And I do notice how, like, it's gonna be pretty interesting to even, like, play with it. But right now, the fact is this, I'm just going to be more or less focused on the fact of the matter that, hey, we have a thing getting built, and it's not the worst thing at all. It's just more or less the fact of the matter that, hey, we have a lot to do in these quick manners here. So I don't honestly think that we're going to need all of the things in here because it will probably end up being that it's not the most hurtful thing, but it's also not the most useful either. And I do notice how I did just get rid of that, and I probably should keep that on me too. So, yeah. And, oh my gosh. I have, like, a lot. And I mean a lot of stuff here. So, it might honestly be that I might end up having, one more than I think. Let's do this. And I don't think we're going to honestly have as much as I think we're going to have here. So I do need the torches though. I do need the torches though. I do need the torches very much. So I mean, This definitely gives us a lot more area, I think. Or at least it makes it feel like there's a lot more to give in on, I guess. And I mean, honestly, would it be better to just have it right here? I'm wondering if it would be. And we could just keep those in here too. I know I'm kind of putting those up too, but I also kind of want to make sure I'm not doing too much. And I think what we might just do, so I know I need to do this. I know I'm going to need to get rid of it. And then I do think that what I'm going to end up doing is I'm probably just going to end up utilizing a lot of these spaces that we have as the good the good things that we have. And I think we have 2 crafting tables, so we can put one there. And then I do think we're going to go on ahead and I want to just put that there. So, I mean, it does look different in the house. But, I mean, at least it's more or less been a quick video. But, I don't know. I don't know what I'm even saying right now. I just know that, hey, we got stuff done today. And I mean, our storage definitely looks a lot less like handless, I guess. I don't know exactly the right words for it, but I just know that we have enough storage in the house for the times that we might need it. But I do know that we are going to end up expanding our area to have a much bigger storage build, and I think we might honestly utilize the area that we have here and build up onto this hill, and we're gonna have a entrance into a massive cave here. So I'm gonna just go on ahead and plan this as it's gonna be a 3 wide thing here. So, actually, why not make it a 4? I mean, a 5 wide would probably make the most sense with it. Because, I mean, why not? But I do actually need to get rid of this tree too. There we go. So, I mean, I'm just trying to get rid of the areas around here because I do know that I am going to need to utilize this area up here. So, you know what, guys? I actually have an idea for the next video. I think we might end up doing a build over on this side. I don't think we're going to necessarily go on ahead and do our idea of having the thing back here right now, because I do want to kind of plan for it, and I want to show y'all what the thing is looking like, because I just need to have a haul. I need to have a haul for every single block, and I think we're going to have an entrance, but the entrance is also going to be where the storage is for those things. And we're going to utilize chests to the max, so that's the main thing. But I want to actually see how long this video has been so far. I mean, 35 minutes is not that bad. And I mean, I know it's a lot. I know we're at 30 minutes right now, but it's not that bad. I'm wondering if I could honestly, I want to dig it out at least to so I'm going to have 3, 4, 5, I'm going to have 5. So, and then I don't know how many. I want 8 on each. I want 8 on each side for like future ads. I want to have this future proof for right now. And if we need to ever expand it, we can. But for right now, I want to have it be like that. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, there. 1, 2. Okay. So we're going to go in a fair bit too. So I need to, I know we're doing a lot of odd jobs and other stuff because I feel like we can actually fully get to work on it. And I think what we should do is it should start in right about, we should have a tunnel in, but I think we definitely should still have the torches go like this. So 1, 2, 3 there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to go in about 30 from here. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to go into 40 actually. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Honestly, that might just be the best idea, to do it like that. And then 1, 2, 3. I do want to kind of go down. I think I might be a little bit wider than I probably should. But knowing that we are going to have a bigger area for this, I think we're fine. I honestly don't know how it would be the worst thing to do this. I don't know. I'm just more or less planning out a little bit here. I wonder how wide this hill is. Because if I could go out, I'm wondering if it shouldn't be terribly bad. I mean, we just have like a lot of stuff that we need to do. So I do think we might end up adding a few things here over time. Dude, you are not gonna kill me. I'm sorry, but you're not killing me today. There we go. So I'm not terrible. I'm not doing a terrible job at it right now. I mean, really and truly, I think I have a lot more room than I think I might. Really, I think I have a lot more room for a buffer than I think I might actually. So okay. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So, okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so how many? Where's my phone? Because I am trying to do this alongside of this. So how many different... Okay, so... Okay, so there's 12. So I should only have 12 areas. So I need 6. So I might have a little entrance to this too. So what it could be is we could have this be, I want to just count how many like areas we have first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So that will be the entrance there, and then we're gonna have a little like exit here on each side. So this actually kind of helps that we went like this in this design, but I actually kind of think that I'm gonna expand it out to the 5, I think, because that would give me 2 areas here. So we're gonna expand it out past here, and then I do want to make sure there's enough leeway with it. I do actually kind of think that it might go up 1 or 2 blocks too, and I know I'm pretty much like planning out this too today. I think what we might end up doing though is we might end up starting to outline this in between videos, and like I want to have like a inside area for this, so it's not going to be the worst ideal, but it's not going to be the best either. I'm just trying to work with what I have right now. And this haul is going to be for oak wood, all of the wood types and the blocks that they have. So I'm kind of thinking that that would be the case to help. And this is where we can keep everything together. So I do think that this actually kind of helps that we might end up doing it like this, because what I'm thinking is we have the entrance be like this, and then the entryway actually that would make it 3 wide. That would make it 3 wide, because we're going to be digging into the walls too. So we're going off of a good area there. So on that note, I do think that this is honestly enough area here. I do think it might just help to have it like this for now, at least, because I do think I want to go on ahead and outline it too, just to be on the safe side. And I don't have enough, actually. That's not the case. So, I have a good idea. I have a good idea. I actually think I can do this. And what I'm thinking we could end up doing is, over time, we will work on getting everything worked on in this area. And I don't exactly know how far we can go, like, overground with this. But as long as we can, like, fully get things working with this build, in the next video, I do think what we're going to do is we are going to get done with the wood haul. And the wood haul is going to be where all of the wood is working. And I think we're going to there's going to be floors to this, but it's going to go beneath the floor. So, like, it's not going to be so bad, but it's also not going to be too bad either. So, I just need to kind of see how far across on this side I can go before it actually causes an issue. And it might honestly just be that we have 2 walkways on each side, and then, like, what it is this side is the staircase down to each level. So I'll just have to, like, fully figure that out at a later point. But for right now, since we have the time, I want to go on ahead and I want to just plan this out, at least with the fact that, hey, we have the resources. Why not at least get a plan made? And I don't exactly know what the flooring is going to be, but I do think it might end up being deep slate. I think it might be in deep slate. And I think each floor might be a different floor, like a different type of flooring, but that could also change too. I'm just not, like, fully 100% positive and sure about that. So, don't keep me to that word, but for right now, I'd say we're pretty good with that. And honestly, we got that started, and we got the other side started. So I'm happy about that too. But in the meantime, I hope y'all did enjoy today's video. I don't exactly know how long this video ended up being, because we did actually, like, go around and do a lot of stuff besides just doing that, because that really took not that long because I planned it out already. But in the meantime, I hope y'all in the meantime, I'm gonna let y'all go, but I will see y'all in the next one. Please like, subscribe, and I will see y'all later. So, goodbye.